Welcome to the King's Communion.
Yeah, waketh thine nasty ass up. Welcome to the communion. Once again, we are here. I thought I told you that we won't stop. Yeah, today.
We
live, man.
Okay.
As always, I'm trying to introduce you, nigga.
Okay, all right.
As always, I got a special guest with me here today. My brother Greg Morris. What's going on with you, man?
Chilling, man.
In the building. Yeah, he's trying to get his live together.
Trying to get the live together real quick, you know.
Yeah. So, what's good, man?
Man, everything, you know what I'm saying? Trying to just stay above water.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And show love to the people out there, you know, that's what it's about. It's about the love of our people, bro.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about, man. You got a lot going on, man.
Go live.
Go ahead, do your thing, man.
But I really want to talk about a lot of things. Now, you got some really good topics today, bro.
Okay.
Right? And then we got some great things going on in Grand Rapids also. We got the Blackly Black Party tomorrow, man. I'm hosting it. And the Pieces of Reese's Stock the Bar Fest that they do every year, man, down at Rhodes Park Circle. I'm hosting that next Saturday.
Okay.
So that's going to be dope also, man. We got some dope stuff going on in the community, man, just in the city in general. So, and shout out to my wife. My wife just hit the 100 Great Ideas, Star Garden 100 Great Ideas, as well as I hit that list also, man. So
Hold on.
I look and seem like I'm distracted, but I'm not. I'm just trying to get it going so that we can have a live presence.
I'm going to go live right now, too, because we also got Cousins Reunion coming August 23rd, man. We got to talk about Cousins Reunion.
Cousins.
Man. Yeah, I'm throwing a family reunion for the city. We call it Cousins Reunion.
Okay, when is that?
It's August 23rd. You ain't know you was hosting that?
I know now.
Yeah, Cousins Reunion.
Man. I know now. We got to talk about
it's going to be the barbecue of your life. We're going to have spades out there, Garfield Park, man.
I like that.
Come check us out. We're going to have some what's that? Some hat. What's the game where you throw the bean bag in the hole?
Cornhole.
Yeah, all that. Come check us out, man. 3-point contest, Cousins Reunion, August 23rd, man. I was gonna go live too, just so I could tell them Greg Morris in the building, come go over to your channel. Hold on. I'm the most Facebook stupid. Hey, this how you know we old, man. It's taking us 15 minutes to get live.
We in here, man.
We live on Twitch. What's up, Twitch? What's up, chat?
What's Twitch?
I don't know if y'all seen yet. I don't know if y'all seen the other day. Did I stream? No, I didn't. Twitch missed that. I bust Phil head. I got that rematch back, and right now, I am the standing champion right now. You know, Phil got his. You say what? But I got the last one. Yeah.
Man, we just got done with Cecil Jackson's kickball tournament, man.
Okay.
And
how did that go?
You know, we went jeez. It went good, man. It went good. I told my shoulder up.
Straight up.
Yeah, man. What's going on? Let me put my shoulder up.
I feel old, bro. There we go.
Is it working? Is it not working?
Yeah, we live over here in the communion. I got my brother Greg Morris. Go check out. Go on his live and check him out. We in the communion. Greg Morris on. We got a lot to talk about. Come holla at us. I was just telling everybody how I whooped Phil and Madden. What was the score, Phil? Yeah, it hurt. It hurt real bad. We ain't here though.
Yep. Turn it a little bit. So yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Yep. Yeah, there you go.
All right, so welcome, my nigga. Tell us about all the stuff you got going on.
Man, I got all right, well, let's I got a lot going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got a bunch going on, man. I'm trying to keep, like I said, try to keep afloat, man.
Hey, Dave, camera tuning for me, man.
I'm hosting these 2 joints.
Put him on camera for me.
It's coming. That's popping. This Friday, Saturday, the Black Impact Collaborative. We got some awesome speakers, man. We got a live band. I'm just hosting the Black Tie Affair, and then Saturday it's a family affair. Also, check it out. Go to Black Impact Collaborative page on Facebook.
Okay.
Excuse me. We got that popping, man. We got the Pieces of Reese's Unity Fest that's going on Rosa Parks Circle. That's going to be on the 9th, man. That's Saturday, all day. Down at Rosa Parks Circle, man. Live bands, music, things for the kids, vendors, food trucks, the whole 9, bro. So it's gonna be the 4th. I want to say this is their 4th year, and I've hosted them all. So you know what I mean. It's always been a big thing. It rained last year. This year we're gonna have some great weather. Some awesome things going on. What's it?
He just let you know that's your camera, bro.
Oh, okay.
You on camera, yeah.
Cool. So you know I ain't gonna be looking directly in the camera, but I'm going. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be doing that, you know. And you know what I'm saying. Like I'm trying to fix my presence, man, so that it's not just politically correct, but you using too many N words, cuss words, things like that. But we're gonna have some fun.
I had to give the etymology of the N word the last episode. I ain't gonna give it to you now, but it mean king though.
Yeah, I mean I feel you. You know what I'm saying. But again, I'm trying to brush my image up a little bit because I want to appeal to a broader audience, you know what I mean? So we'll push that wealth up some.
Word up.
You know what I mean? So we gonna write that up a little bit, man. That's just how I'm feeling. Yeah. You know. And then me and my wife hit the Star Garden 100 Great Ideas.
Dope.
I don't even know if anybody, husband and wife, can caught this at the same time, and if not, or if so, for two different businesses. So I'm excited about that, bro. I'm excited about that. So shout out to Candy, my wife Candy, and Candy Faith Lux.
Shout out Candy Faith.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I'm always bigging her up, man.
Absolutely.
We're kind of like in transition on.
She's very talented and very resilient to put up with somebody like you.
Man, I think it's the other way around. I think it's the other way around. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
crazy,
Kid,
bro.
yeah.
I'm talking about crazy. We trying to fix it all.
Hey man,
it's marriage. You know what I'm saying?
That little clip you posted the other day with her eating the chicken in the car.
Man, that one chicken. That was ice cream.
Was ice cream?
Bro, she stood in the car and ate it like we don't find out, and we sitting here watching her eating. She in the zone. And she looked at us like she looked at us over her glasses. I said, "Oh yeah, you caught." You caught, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but it's a lot of stuff that's been going on, man. That's and not just in the news. We're gonna come back around to what I'm doing, man. I think it's important, but let's talk about some of the topics and things of that nature that's going on, because it's a lot going on, man. We had a bunch of people pass, Malcolm Jamal Warner. We had Ozzy Osbourne, and of course, Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan. What's my man from the Goodfellas or from the Quentin Tarantino movies? I don't want to leave him out. He just passed away.
What's his name? He passed away also. He was, if y'all know what we're talking about, he was Bill's brother in Kill Bill.
Yeah.
So he passed away
Michael
also.
Madsen.
Yep.
Michael Madsen.
Yep. Something like
Rest
that.
in peace to Michael Madsen.
Peace to all you guys. In some shape, form, or fashion, you guys were somebody's hero. Somewhere down the line. I know with the controversy with this young man right here.
Let's talk about it, man. Put my guy on the camera, man. Hey, yo, I caught a lot of flack this week.
Look.
I caught a lot of flack this week.
Talk Hogan.
Saying rest in peace to Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, man, there's a lot of people who can't separate the art or the character.
Before you do that, see my live starting to grow a little bit. Yeah. I want y'all to share this, because these are some topics that everybody is going to be controversial topics that everybody's going to be talking about, man, and everybody got an opinion once it hit, right? So we're going to start with the deaths. We're going to start with Hulk Hogan, right? Because I have 4 Hulk Hogan Funko Pops.
Yeah, okay.
Some nice ones, man. When I first came to the studio, bro, because this ain't my first time, one thing that that caught my attention
DVDs,
was your
man.
wrestling figurines,
Yeah,
my guy.
man.
They're not dolls. They're figurines. All right, it's collectibles. You see, they're still in the package. That means he don't play with them. You know
understand?
What I'm saying? So they ain't brushing their hair, painting their toes, none of that. They're figurines. They still in the package. They're collectibles. Let's throw that out there. All right. Now let's get to Hulk Hogan. Let's to the controversy.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead. I'm gonna start with go ahead.
So I gotta say this, man. First and foremost, I'm gonna say rest in peace to Hulk Hogan because of what the character or what it meant for us coming up, for me coming up.
We got
What is going on?
somebody about to get murdered in the background.
Hey, man. Every episode, we get the dogs barking. What is y'all doing back there, man? Come
So
on,
you had
man.
an issue. People was giving you the flack. 'Cause
People
I seen
was
on Facebook.
giving
It was
me-
not one just your post.
Yeah.
There was other people posts who were saying "Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan." And you said people can't say. So what's your experience in that experience alone?
Well, I mean, I'm a Hulkamaniac, man. Like, I remember 1991 SummerSlam. I remember, you know, the Royal Rumble when him and the Warrior met for the first time. I remember WrestleMania. I ain't got the Warrior. I just got me a Bret Hart and the Andre the Giant over there, though.
But you got a Macho Man too.
I got a Macho Man over there, too.
Go
That was
ahead.
one, you know. But I back in the day, for us, it was professional wrestling. More so, I mean, if you was a kid, more so than boxing and football and basketball was. Now, if you was younger back in the day, we used to talk about Super Jimmy Fly Snuka and the Ultimate Warrior and Junkyard Dog, Coco Beware. So these figures were people that represented something in our headspace, in our mind back then. You know what I mean?
Bigger than life.
Bigger than life, man. And Hulk Hogan was just that for a lot of kids, man. It was, I mean, it was just the character, man.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep it real. Hulk Hogan hurt his legacy because we want to celebrate him, but we can't. I can't take nothing from nobody that said anything about him, and I can't say, oh, you can't say that about Hulk Hogan because of what he said. But I gotta make a confession, y'all. Y'all ready for my confession right now online? Check this out. I said the same thing Hulk Hogan said. The exact same thing. Little different context. I'm gonna break down the conversation. My wife.
This one to get crazy.
Listen to me.
This one to get crazy.
My wife and my daughter. My wife is telling me, hey, you know, your daughter's getting older. She's just getting into middle school. This is when she was just getting into middle school.
Yeah.
You know, she's liking boys, so on and so forth. And I said verbatim, forgive me, I know you're trying to clean up your image. I don't want no niggas. No, I don't want
my ain't dirty.
Okay,
It ain't dirty.
I don't want Mylan dating no niggas.
Okay.
I said that.
You said you don't want your
I don't want
daughter
Mook dating no niggas.
Okay.
I said it just like that.
Right.
But I said if she do date a nigga, hopefully he's a 7'12" basketball player.
Why would you say that?
Because listen to
Why
me.
would you say that?
If he come,
This is Fat Joe.
Listen,
and I'm Jada Kid.
listen to me. I'm explaining to you. I'm gonna tell you. Listen to me.
Right.
I didn't even know nothing about Hulk Hogan's statement. I'm just saying this independent.
No, we talking about
I'm
you.
saying, no, I'm talking about me. Listen,
Because I'm finna deal with you.
if he knock on my door like Lil Reggie,
Right. That's different.
and you see, and I open the door, and I look up at this nigga, and I'm saying, "Hey man, who you here for?" And he like, "I'm here for Mylan," and I'm like, "Man, what you do?" He like, "I play basketball,"
Crazy.
and I'm like, "How many points you average?" He like, 25, and I'm like, "All right, cuz, yeah, what's your grade point average?" He like, "Oh man, I got B's and A's and shit like that." I'd be like, hold on, Mylan, get your ass downstairs right now. This boy waiting on you."
Right.
That, like he's gonna convince me. I'm just
Let me jump in. Let me stop you.
Get that.
Let me stop you, man. As a black man who has a black daughter who's dating and in love with a white kid,
Okay.
right? I think that we Jesus, I can't believe you said it to your daughter.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, right?
6'12".
Because you're a dad. Let's
Yeah.
just throw it out there. First and foremost, the whole protection of a dad comes out. Boom. That's the whole thing, right? But the specifics of what you just said, right? You're not going to be able to control a young woman's heart. Because I'm gonna tell you something. No matter if it's Reggie or a thug or this and another, you was that person at one point in time. Right?
Facts.
Well,
Yeah.
And it was a dad on the other side, like, I don't like that dude. Or it was an uncle, or it was a mom who said, I don't like that dude. And they created these reasons in their head. Unfortunately, we had a a point in life, man, and in culture where it doesn't even matter anymore. Because they're going to love and like who they're going to love and like. They're going to get their virginity up to the craziest person in the world. You know what I'm saying? And us trying to explain it is...
Well, right now, my daughter in the anime and ramen bowls. So,
well,
I mean...
that's even crazy. So she going to bring home a weirdo.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Like, my daughter was into K-pop, and, you know, nothing around our culture interests her as much as things that were outside of our culture. You know what I mean? And as a person who don't understand, because I'm black. You know what I'm saying? So the person who don't understand it, she helped me learn and get comfortable in that space when it comes to everybody is everybody.
Well, let me say this, man. Let me be clear. I'm not discriminating against anybody or who you choose to love. If that's who you choose, no. I'm saying
Dr. Umar.
I'm saying a preference. No, here's the thing. Whoever my children decide to bring home, I have to learn to love them, accept them, and we got to be family.
Right.
So at the end of the day, you know, whatever your preconceived notion, your prejudice is against that person, hopefully it doesn't turn into bigotry where you can't even coexist. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And let's keep it real. As black people, we say some crazy stuff behind the scenes, as all demographics and races do, and that's their prerogative. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to understand, I don't think that I'm trying to keep this clean, bro.
Because you're liberal.
I'm not liberal. I'm not nothing.
I'm not saying that. I mean, like your ideology is for your culture.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
So you see things the way you see things, right? But I'm gonna just pause a quick second. You guys, I cannot see the comments, but I want you to comment. I want you to interact, and I want to hear y'all opinion on some of these things. Because we're gonna go back and we're gonna answer some of those opinions, and we're gonna address them on another show. But I think that's important. I think that it's important for us to be able to navigate and help shape the mode of the importance of our culture to our kids. Right now, they don't care anymore. Well, prime example, right? When the last time somebody made a family reunion important?
It's been a while. That's why we throwing Cousins reunion.
Right. So even if you throw Cousins reunion and you do it next year, the odds is that the younger generation won't take that on as their own thing, right? And have your legacy keep going when you're not here, because of the fact that family reunions is not that important to them no more. Right, the idea of tradition and what we like and what's important to us is not, and I blame on technology. Technology ruined that, right? But because it's creating interest outside of a realm that we didn't tap into because we didn't have the internet to show us other cultures, other realms, right?
I want to say this, man. This affects our people the most.
Oh yeah.
And what I mean by that is, Asians deal with Asian culture. Israelis deal with Israeli culture. You know what I'm saying? Any demographic, even down to the African countries or whatever, they still stay true to their roots. Black people,
that's changing too.
Everybody creates our roots and dictates our roots.
But that's our fault, right?
That's our fault.
Right? That's
you understand what I'm saying?
So you have the, just to be serious, like you have anywhere you go, you have the culture has been represented in a positive light. Like, so if you go to Chicago, there's a Chinatown, there's a spot where the Hispanics be. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to what we have, is the unity is not there, and then the culture is so divided in so many crazy different ways, and it's always looked on as a negative light. Now, business shows that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Everything shows that. You know what I mean? Like, we can say right now that there's silos of black people in business here that don't mess with each other.
Right.
Right.
But then why not pump tradition on your kids then?
No, I think you should.
Yeah.
I think it's important that you spread that,
because other demographics do pump tradition on their kids very much so. And I mean, like what Hulk Hogan was saying about Brooke, you gotta look. I mean, he was number one. He was dealing with his dog. I mean, what you think he was saying?
Stop.
What you think?
The dude was racist. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not.
Yes.
I'm not against the fact that he feels how he feels. You know what I'm saying? Because
let's say he was a bigot.
His personal business had nothing to do with what he represented in the entertainment business. It had nothing to do. The two ain't the same. Right? Because we already know Ric Flair's real name ain't Ric Flair. We know his real name is Terry, not Hulk Hogan. You know what I mean? We know that. So his personal thing versus what he represented to us is two different things.
And then number two, he represented a lot for us, but we represented a lot for him. You got to realize black people put him over the top.
Oh yeah.
If it wasn't for Mr. T, if it wasn't for that connection to the black community, that's where he got Junkyard Dog. Yeah, but like Mr. T actually stood with him with the Hulkamania T-shirts and was like with him. Like so, then when we seen Mr. T with him, we like okay, Mr. T was our hero.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So then when we seen Mr. T, Mr. T, yeah. So when we seen him with Hulk Hogan, you know what I'm saying? That kind of changed the way we looked at Hulk Hogan. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, no, dude was wrong. I want to tell you who else was wrong. His wife. Did you hear? Hey, do y'all got his wife's tweet? Do y'all got his wife's tweet, man? Look up Linda Hogan's tweet, man. His ex-wife's tweet.
What did she say?
I want you to hear this shit.
And then, you know, let's slide off to another topic.
We'll slide off to another topic.
Because I think right now the hot topic is Shannon Sharp getting outed out by ESPN, man. And I'm going to tell you something. This is no different than anything else when these men get into these positions and they make this money and they think they can do anything that will not jeopardize the space they're in as a celebrity. It's the craziest thing in the world. We're watching it with Diddy. We were talking about him too.
Come on.
We watched it with my man who played with Disney trying to get him back now. Mm-hmm. But we watched it with
Johnny Depp.
No, not Johnny Depp. See, it's different for us.
Okay.
I ain't
you talking about
Junior? I ain't talking about that because they're similar, right?
You talking about what's homie name? Married to Megan Good.
Yeah, married to Megan Good. We seen it with that.
What's that brother name, man?
With Diddy. We seen it with Bill Cosby. We seen it with all these celebrities, right? We seen these celebrities, and this is a huge topic. We'll talk about that in a second here. Once we figure out what's
hey man,
Hulk Hogan's wife, which I care nothing about.
No. She was just tweeting how much she missed Hulk Hogan and how much she loved him, and she always felt connected to him, and how she's crying her eyes out. I say, yo. She took 70% of this man's assets.
She deserved to.
Liquid
she
assets.
Took
all the money.
She got 80.
But this is what I'm saying. You could have cried with him, though. You could have just stayed with him and cried.
No, sir. Come on, man.
To just go and say you missed him and you wish you would have stayed?
Well, here's the deal. When you have somebody who's your first love, you have children by them, you built this life around you, knowing damn well that as a celebrity, he's a fornicator.
Yeah,
most celebrities are.
He was just a bogus dude,
right.
Just all around.
I want to say that. I want to say that because we have to attach that title to because if we were talking about Diddy, right? Mm-hmm. Right? Diddy was a bogus dude.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody say, right?
Yeah,
so let's say he is a freak. Right, that's not the crime. The crime is other things, right? How he did people in their publishing, how he did people with their legacy when they pass away and their family need to be taken care of, because that's who they were taking care of when they were here. You were paying them, right? Their royalties, all that stuff, bro. Like all that stuff, masters and all that other stuff, publishing, all that other stuff. He was a hole, bro. Like he ruined families, but that's the business, right?
That's the
But he was a terrible person. It is what it is, and we get addicted to the celebrity. R. Kelly. Come on now, R. Kelly, y'all. R. Kelly was a creep. I don't care what y'all say.
But let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. R. Kelly sang "I Believe I Can Fly," which was the song at most people's 6th grade graduation. Right. Can you separate the moment from the man and still appreciate the music?
We have to be able to separate the entertainer and the celebrity for, like, I think that a lot of our Van Goghs and a lot of our Michelangelos and a lot of our Albert Einsteins, in the literal sense of the people who will represent those spaces in our culture, I think that those people are crazy.
Yeah.
I think they're mentally disturbed. I think that's the genius of what they do, right? They're geniuses. Kanye is a genius. I don't care what nobody say. Kanye West is a genius, y'all, but he's crazy.
The boy is wild. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's out of his freaking mind, bro. Like he's out of his mind. But that doesn't pull him away from the magic and the masterpieces that he's created.
Yeah.
or help create, or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? But it's just what it is. And then we fall in love with the celebrity and get pulled into that. And by the time you go so far in the rabbit hole, it's too late. You connected to this person with something stupid that you done. It's the craziest thing in the world. Just think about this. Remember what Diddy had first? What happened? Now, if let's say Diddy was a snitch, let's just say Diddy was a snitch, you would be surprised what you'll find out about your favorite person that's an entertainer.
100%. Absolutely. Yeah.
It's part of the game, bro.
So that brings us to the next topic. Puff coming home.
I don't think he's coming home.
Puff coming home.
What you bet?
I mean, in the next 3 to 5 years.
There you go.
Puff coming home.
So this is my prediction. My prediction is they're gonna give him 10. They're gonna give him good time.
So it's important to know before you say anything that Donald Trump is thinking about pardoning him.
Oh, and that's possible too. Right? That's possible.
Yikes. Donald Trump is actually thinking about pardoning Puff?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, that is his homie.
But
Yikes.
He cleared Kodak Black. He cleared Lil Wayne. He cleared, all these people who technically did these crimes.
Hey, man, if he pardons Puff, he gonna be dancing at the White House.
It ain't gonna matter, man. Puff career is over.
No, it ain't.
What? What you bet?
No, it ain't.
It's over, bro.
No, it ain't.
It's over.
Hey, they already starting to do a 180 right now.
Bro, I see that, right? But no, just think about this, right? It all started with how he was, De Leon? It all started with him messing around with trying to go against these people money.
Yeah.
Right? They're not going to welcome him back into those clubs anymore. It's a wrap, bro. Like, it's a wrap. That's how he was making his money. It's a wrap, bro. That's what created a billionaire status for him. It's a wrap.
Hey, man.
I'm just telling you.
Puff's next interview could net him a lot of money, man.
But again,
his next book, You
still have to understand this man been gone for how long?
It's been like a year now.
It's been longer than a year.
Has it been?
Right? All these people and all the stuff that he owes, he gonna come out in debt. Just think about this. Think about the lifestyle that he was running. Think of the homes and this and that and other. He's gonna have to sell everything off. Like, it's not like you get out and it's the same as it was when you left.
He ran through a lot of money for this case.
And imagine what his lawyers cost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, I don't know his money situation though. I don't know. I mean, like, dude could be okay.
I'm gonna tell you what. When they took that shoot away from Kanye and left it 24 hours, he went from a billionaire to what?
Yeah, I mean, he's still a multimillionaire. I mean, the money still had to come back.
That money is different for us because we're on the outside looking in. We really don't know what that means because I've never had $1 million, let alone $1 billion.
Correct.
Right? Mm-hmm. So I know what comes with a billionaire status comes with a lot of money that you're putting out there to protect that, for one. That comes with a lot of homes you probably have. If you was to break down the homes that you have, I'm pretty sure you got 5 of them sporadically somewhere, right? Who's paying for that while you locked up? Who's paying for that when your money goes from $1 billion to half a billion?
Well, hopefully you have some situations where your money is making money. You have investments, you have trust, that's
what they attack first. Think about it. If that's what they attack first. With Diddy, it was the alcohol. Who's buying? Who want to get caught with that vodka now? You don't see nobody talking about it no more. Ain't the celebrities used to have it on the table?
Ciroc,
yeah, nobody drinking that no more. Come on now, that stock had to plummet.
He'll be back.
I disagree, man. I try to look at it on a if it was that easy, Dame Dash wouldn't be in the situation he's in right now.
Well, you got to understand, Dame Dash. Dame Dash ain't the same guy. Dame Dash ain't Puff.
I'm saying that he has enough hustle where he know how to build a connection and get money. You know what I mean? Like and sustain itself, at least sustain itself. The problem is when you mess up these relationships with these people that's on top that can keep you dangling off of whatever the case may be. When you mess those relationships up, they're not letting you back in the fold. It's not happening. It's not happening, man.
Unfortunately, what we've seen in the past 3 to 5 years is the game needs gatekeepers. Puff will be back stronger than ever.
Okay,
that's my position.
Give me an example of Puff.
An example of Puff?
Give me an example of somebody going through what he went through, or even similar, and came out on top.
Michael Vick, Kobe.
Kobe.
Michael Vick.
You can't
R. Kelly the first time.
Hold up, time out. No, R. Kelly wasn't. No one was R. Kelly the first time because that's what took him down. The previous stuff. Like if like, you can't say that, right? They gave him borrowed time. That's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just speaking out of logic, right? Even with Kobe, right? Kobe was the greatest person of our time. We're not talking because if you take Kobe is the equivalent of Michael Jackson.
You think so?
Yes.
Kobe Bryant.
As far as the basketball world goes, Kobe was on top when he left. He was the Michael Jackson, right? Michael Jordan was still Michael Jordan, but that culture was gone, bro. Right? He was the Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, look how many things Michael Jackson went through, he got through. And they still mess with him because he was the Michael Jackson. Puff ain't the Michael Jackson.
I would almost disagree with that. Puff probably. So from Puff's time, who was a bigger star?
You can't do that because that time was over. When this all is going on right now, it's over. Michael Jackson still was the guy when he died.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
So you think Puff star fell that much?
Yes. Yes. Here's the deal, man. How important is it for us to hang on to right and wrong, right? Because all we're going through is our opinion, right? So how hard? So when we teach our kid right from wrong, and we bring Diddy in front of them, what do we teach? If we teach our kid right from wrong, we bring R. Kelly into it, and we talk about right from wrong. Because we want to teach our daughters, especially we got daughters, bro.
Absolutely.
I got 4 of them. I know you got some.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Right. So when we talk about, when they come and they say, "Hey, Dad, tell me about R. Kelly," and they say a good person, what you gonna say to your daughter?
We've already had that conversation.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Donald Trump run presidency twice. There was a huge situation.
what you mean?
I'm talking about Donald Trump's situation.
He was a two-time felon. Not only
That doesn't matter, bro.
He incited an insurrection. He's
You
supposed
can't-
to be. He's supposed to be hung.
You cannot take white culture and compare it to black culture when it
That's
comes
real.
to
That's
the
real.
justice situation.
That's real.
You can't compare it. It's apples and oranges, bro. And we'll never even be close to their state. Like, we will never, ever even get close to being compared because the justice system don't look at us the same, bro. It's just what it is.
I would agree with you if Harvey Weinstein was in the situation.
But anytime you deal with any type of man, listen, bro, you can go all the way back to Caesar time. Anytime you get into a situation where somebody has to be sacrificed, somebody has to be the person we can say, well, see, we it is fair justice because we let y'all have him. Somebody got.
So you saying Puff that guy? They finna give you Puff?
Well, we gave them Puff.
We did. No Diddy.
We gave them Puff, right?
Yeah.
All these people you can go to.
I say Puff gave him Puff.
Well, no, I mean,
I mean,
think about it though, right?
We eat
We
our
could have
own.
easily came to his rescue. Jay-Z could have easily came to his rescue. All these people could have. They got Meek Mills out of jail. Like, they could have easily came to his rescue, but they disassociated themselves from him.
Yeah.
We gave them Puff. We could have
We gave
rallied
them
them back Puff. Name one celebrity that's backing Puff. I ain't talking about Ray J.
Kanye went down there one time. Tripping.
crazies are crazy?
Tripping. Yeah, it was wild.
I'm talking about one that you respect, that you can sit there and they've been constantly
Ooh.
rallying for him.
Stevie.
Man, get the hell out of here.
Stevie be down there.
I'm speaking
You know,
off of, and for me, again, I'm just speaking off of logic. I could be wrong. It's my opinion, but it's my logical opinion.
Yeah, I respect it. I want to ask you about something else on this list, though, man. Umar begging, bro. Umar out here begging, bro. What you think about Umar begging for money after he done blown the bag for the school, man, or perceived to have blown the bag for the school?
I
man.
think what he's trying to say is that they locked his assets up in this one account, so we don't have access to it.
Okay. Hey, man. It's a lot coming out about Umar, man. He done spoke on the wrong people, and they talk, and it's like,
No, I think that's our fault too. Like, we either gonna back this guy, or we're not gonna back this guy. Right? We gonna respect what he's saying, or we gonna fact check him? What we gonna do, y'all? What we gonna do? Because I'm finna throw a GoFundMe out there in a minute for something I want.
Yeah.
We do it every day. Funerals.
I can't support Umar nonsense,
Well,
man.
I mean,
He's entertaining.
I never sent him any money.
Yeah, I ain't finna send him no bread. He entertaining to watch online, but man,
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing, bro. I hate to say this. I hate to say this. I could give Tyler Perry more support than I can give Umar.
But I'm cool with that too. But Tyler Perry, your product sucks. Well, go ahead.
But Tyler Perry, like, what's going on with him? Is he freaky too? Absolutely, he's a freaky Jason. But the thing about it is, at least we know that he's being railroaded. Pause, super pause, but like super pause. You know what I'm saying?
Something freaky Jason. Then you talking about him being railroaded.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Rewind that.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
what's going on with Tyler Perry goes on in most Me Too movement situations. You know what I'm saying? You can tell it's a money play. If dude would have been into him, it'd have been a different story. So I'm saying basically his Mac is messed up. I'm talking about as far as Tyler Perry coming on to the guy and him, the lawsuit and what, so on and so forth.
I don't know about that.
Oh man, Tyler Perry got some. Oh brother.
But if you're gonna get in the game, you gotta get in the game. That's what they say nowadays. You gotta get in the game.
Yeah,
you gotta get in the game.
That's exactly what that is. Like,
it is what it is.
Like brother said, Tyler Perry hit him on some, what's happening.
That's why I respect Cat Williams. His interview with Shannon Sharp, right? Even though it was a lot of the way he worded a lot of things was it was kind of like puzzled and riddleized and everything, but he was being so real about how this is the reason why I'm not in these situations. I'm not the top actor right now, or I don't, you know what I'm saying, because I wouldn't do that type of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That is really required if you're going to get into these circles. And, he said, and that's why people don't say too much about it. We were the only ones who was contesting them and picking sides, but you ain't hear no celebrity houses trying to test him. He said, "Go ahead. I got the facts."
Right.
So if you want, we want to expose it.
But, I mean, at the end of the day, those are all grown people making grown up decisions, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, and be it what it is, I couldn't find myself in a situation like that, man. I was comparing him to Umar, man, because it's like we choose to be selective as far as who we support in what situations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like you said, we've given a lot of support to both parties, right? What has one given back? What is the other giving back? Tyler Perry is not an activist, you know what I'm saying? He giving brothers jobs, he's creating situations, you know what I'm saying? Say what you want to say about that situation, you know what I'm saying? He's creating a flourishing network. Then we got this brother that we donated so much money to, giving so much light to, and we've got nothing from that situation, you know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at him like, damn, and now you begging? You couldn't create a business out of 500,000? You started off begging, telling people that their donations wasn't good enough. And I mean, here's the thing: if Umar would have been giving us content like movies, you know what I'm saying, some type of media, whatever, if he was growing that little bag, we could respect it. But I ain't really seen him do nothing but walk around and talk about popular culture. You know what I'm saying?
I think that when you're dealing with somebody who has the charisma to get your attention, somewhere down the line, he gonna ask you for some money.
That's cold. That's cold. That's cold.
Yeah, somewhere down the line, he gonna ask you for some money, man. And it's up to you if you're gonna get to him or not. He gonna ask you for some bread. This is what it is.
Yeah.
Listen, my time ain't free.
Nah, I get that part.
It's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? In the movement, I hate to say it, man. I've been saying some crazy stuff, man. Some crazy SHIT, right? Name me one strong black movement that has really, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. I mean, the Nation of Islam, right? Right? We say Nation of Islam, right? But you can knock on 4 black people's door and they ask them about, give me 5 good things about the Nation of Islam. They probably couldn't tell you no information about them. You know what I'm saying? It's strong, but how strong is it? Yes, it has a community, but so does Chinese people do. So does the people on the gas stations.
Well, the one thing I can say about the Nation of Islam
You know what I mean?
over all other black organizations, most of them is they're very well organized.
But that's not what we're saying, right? That's not what we're saying, right?
Okay.
Because they're okay with you. I don't want to say that, but what I'm saying is that all that's cool if it makes sense or it matter, and we can say 50 years from now, before we can. It started back then. We held each other down. Next thing you know, we got businesses, banks, this, that, and other. We're here, sitting here, in conservative Grand Rapids having this conversation.
Right.
Right? My dad was born and raised here. He wasn't part of none of that. But everybody loved this dude, right? He wasn't a part of none of that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, we got churches everywhere. We got liquor stores everywhere. We don't got no businesses. We don't got,
True
what I'm saying?
indeed.
Like that's cool, I guess, you know what I mean? But let's talk about it. If we get into stuff like that, man, with Dr. Umar and this and another, what makes him different than half the stuff that we...
Because you got to grow something. You got to build something. There has to be...
He did. He grew a following.
Nah, man. That didn't...
But if you're not on... Again, if you go... Dude, when we did... And I keep playing with his egg. I don't know why I keep playing with his egg. Why did you put this to me close?
I'm sorry,
I
bro.
got
Yeah,
my mind
that's
is messed
for
up,
you, bro.
Like,
Yeah,
it's crazy. Like, I'm playing with this egg, and don't make no crazy funny jokes. But this is what I'm playing with. But
I think that's my wife egg. Go ahead.
when I the beauty of COVID was a gift and a curse, right? And the beauty of it was I was blessed to be a part of the small business movement that we had during COVID. Like, I was blessed, so I thank God that I was able to see all these people ideas and and then being able to monetize them and then have this whole community. That was so dope, man. That was so dope. You know what I mean? I created a platform called Pass the Drink. Because,
Talk to it. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because
Talk about it.
Women was actually passing wine to. They was what they call it, sipping pass or something like that. Women was passing wine to each other and gifting wine baskets and another. So I got a little upset because my doorbell kept ringing, and it was baskets of wine always.
I'm glad you're talking about this.
So I started this Pass the Drink movement. It was so dope. We had a community of over 4,000 men in Grand Rapids who were just sharing each other problems and and dealing with the hardship of just being home and not having to go to work and provide and figuring out different ways to financially be stable and pay their bills. And they was passing alcohol to each other and another. Now don't get it twisted. It's anything that you do that's gonna get popular is gonna be a popularity contest. So some people kind of got more than others and things of that nature. But we created this movement. I was so amazed how I've seen Crips and Bloods and enemies, and it was guys in there who had messed around with the other guys' wives and got caught. And it was crazy. But you know what I'm saying? They were still dealing with the mental hardships of what was going on, what's going on at home. They had to deal with their wives again, and that revealed somebody had a side piece, or you know what I mean, like had to deal with their children again. They had to wake up with their kids and literally had to deal with raising and dealing with a family. You know what I'm saying? Like I was so blessed to be able to see, just to be able to see these black minds, man, create.
It was dope, man. It was dope.
As soon as the malls opened back up,
it was over.
It was dead, bro. Like it wasn't even. It was so. Shout out to people like Brittany Sylvester, and shout out to people like Ariana Hogan, and shout out to people like my wife Candace. Shout out to Mo Val. Shout out to all these people who thrive from then to now to keep these type of things thriving and opportunities and spaces for black people to be able to monetize off their ideas and things of that nature and keep a community and buy from each other and things of that nature, man. But that's us.
By the way, let me say something, man. I started a nonprofit organization called Soul League. We've been running a 5-week program. Right now, we just ending week 4 right now. We've been at the park every day. We made the price free. We do skills and drills in the morning. Hey, and don't nobody show up. It might be at the most we get like maybe 4 or 5 kids, and that's cool. But my point is, we as a people claim that there's not programs out there for our kids, that there's nothing to do, so on and so forth.
Bro.
We create a safe situation for you to come, bring your kids, drop them off in the morning, and get them trained, get them in a situation where, let's keep it real, if you play AAU already and you paying $1,200 a month and your kids got a schedule, I could see why you could say, hey, I'm going to let him stay in the bed, or I'm going to let him do what we got going on. But if your kid ain't playing at all, or they trying to make the basketball team, or they're overweight, or they can't walk and chew gum, why wouldn't you bring them in the morning to a free program where they could come and get their workout?
And the first thing we cry about is there's no after-school programs, this and other for these kids. And when this stuff is provided, man, let me tell you something. Shout out to William Braylock.
Shout out my brother.
Right? Will Braylock, my cousin, my first cousin. I love you, bro. He has the most amazing idea in the world because he's seen the need and he's feeling the need, man. Every kid deserves a dope father. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then he has this 8-week course that's every Saturday that they're doing in LifeQuest Church on the 5th.
Shout out Pastor JB.
Shout out to Jerry Bishop, man, for being able to create, giving people a space to be able to show, you know what I'm saying, the community that there's something that's a need here, and we're here to fill that need.
Yes, sir.
This man has created, William Braylock has created a business that caters to dope fathers, people who have lost connection, well, not only already a dope father, but who has lost connection with their kids or need resources for child support or whatever the case may be. He has created this lane that's freaking amazing. And then you turn around and he's created a 8-week course for us men to come through, not only share what's going on with us in our lives, and so we can see and be vulnerable, but we can see other men who's been going through, because we don't talk about and be vulnerable in our community and talk because it's soft. We don't want to, it ain't hard, it ain't masculine. Right. And he gave us this space where he have a speaker comes and speak. Last week it was Corey Ward. This week is going to be, I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Remember.
Shout out brother Corey Ward. That dude right there is the greatest college football player, like as far as the video game, NCAA. But, hey, do not play that brother in that NCAA. He gonna whoop you.
But when I tell you, it was 10 of us in the room, you know, and for his business to be out there, I don't understand why our community leaders is not. Even if you're not there, you should be pushing it on your platform.
Absolutely.
Our pastors and stuff, even if you're not going to be there, you should be pushing this on your platforms. Our influencers, even if you're not going to be there, you should be pushing this on your platform. We should have 50 people in the room just sharing ideas and creating a space where that we give this support to this man who we know dang on where our children are acting up on the Blue Bridge. Yeah. They at the the street fair, Juneteenth, fighting. They at the festivals fighting, and when we go to the core, it's the lack of guidance from the home. And he's creating this space to start that all over again. Why are we absent? It makes no sense in the world. Right. And then we want to talk about Hulk Hogan being a racist and you know what I mean, and Puff and who gonna be on his side, how much money he gonna make, when we not even taking care of each other, man, like we're supposed to. Yeah. And it's like you said, it's not like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? How y'all not showing up for this basketball camp? Even if it's grown men out there to show the kids how to do it. Where y'all at?
Right. and what Will is doing so dope is because it's so minimal. We're not getting enough celebration for dope fathers. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, let me tell you, he pumps this business like more than he pumps his regular business for pay. More than I see Will with the lunch truck cooking, I see him doing stuff with kids, father, community. So I always just tip my hat to him. Shout out to Will, man.
Braylock, you know what I'm saying, for being able to be selfless, and you know what I'm saying. He's a family man. He got a woman the whole nine. He gives his time to the community. He cheat on his people, his home with us. Yeah. For the cause. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know.
And Will, we got to get you back out in the basketball court too, man.
You know, he kind of did my son bold. My son taller than him, and he tried to, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. not played him, but he got him on him. He got him.
Ask him about the Cherry Park days. We used to go at it, man. We used to go at it at Cherry Park. So anyway, there's a couple more things I wanted to ask you about before you got up out of here. Did you see? We looked at the Christian Wilkins situation, man.
Yeah.
He was cut from the Raiders for some very suspect behavior, man.
Yeah. So I'm not passing judgment on dog. Whatever you like is what you like.
Dog. how you lose your job on your day off, and then like as we look at the evidence, man.
Yeah.
You's a nasty boy, man. You's a filthy guy, man.
You know, listen,
You dig it? No, listen. It's on tape, man. They got you digging.
Yeah.
They got you grabbing joints, man. We can't even say what you were doing when you was doing it, man. And why was you doing it, man? I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
Talking to you.
Let me talk to him too.
Talking to you.
Let me
Talk to him for a
You
minute,
gonna
bro.
just take it?
You
You just gonna take it? You ain't gonna just say, "Hey man, I like you, like me too."
What's wrong with
Bro,
you, man?
I swear, I seen the episode of the game when Tyreek. Is it Tyreek?
Is it what? I
What's
don't know
the
what
dude's
his name
name?
was.
Anyway, I seen the episode of the game and him and his back. Because let's not be. We in the culture where it's people like the same sex is what it is. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? That's what you like. That's what you like. You know what I mean? We in that culture, and we will be stupid not to think that some of these men, don't like men. This is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you just gonna take it.
But hold on, bro. I'm uncomfortable with all the forehead kisses, man. But then if you and my teammate and we looking at video and you just grabbing joints, you sticking your fingers in places and you doing things you ain't supposed to be doing, and then you set up. You tickling a man's feet in the locker room.
The same thing. With the basketball player, the tall dude, he went overseas and now he back. I think he was the Lakers.
Dwight Howard?
They said Howard, they got fit. Him touching people. Y'all done seen it?
Hey man, listen to
Y'all
me, bro.
done seen it.
Listen to me, bro. You got one time to touch me inappropriate. Not two.
Let me ask you this.
One time.
Out of all this time that he was doing it, how come ain't nobody just say nothing?
Cause he was real big and real aggressive. And they were scared to say something. They didn't want to be ridiculed, man. But I promise you,
Peter touching.
Listen.
You out there, Peter touching. Well,
it's too many weight rooms
Yeah.
with too much good stuff in there for you to be putting your hands on me, and then setting up kissing booths in the shower, playing with men's feet, man. Listen, somebody should have showed you.
I ain't against your lifestyle, none of that other stuff, man. I love everybody, man. But you just gonna take
You
it.
just gonna take it, man.
You just gonna take it. It ain't right, man. It ain't right.
Hey, man, I think
It ain't right.
somebody
right.
should have showed you. I think they should have
It ain't
told you
right.
that was not okay. You are a
right.
boy, Damon.
It ain't
You
right,
are a
man. It
boy,
ain't right.
and that's just where I'm gonna keep that, man. Like all the rest of that,
Right.
yeah. So we went through the Shannon Sharp thing.
We didn't really go through Shannon Sharp thing, right? So Shannon Sharp,
Go ahead.
and I watched this video earlier today. Shannon actually knew this was coming. He wanted them to wait until Monday because Saturday his brother is getting inducted into
the NFL Hall of Fame, the great Sterling
Hall of
Sharp.
Fame.
Yeah.
So, which I think is very commendable of him. He don't want to because he is a bigger celebrity than his older brother, and he didn't want this to overshadow his brother's moment. So he asked ESPN, can they wait until after on Monday after the Hall of Fame thing, and they still publicly came out and said it. Now they're not going past that 'cause they asked them for some more feedback on why what was going on, because they're not saying why they separated ways, but we know, right?
Yeah.
They said it came on lieu of Shannon Sharp settled. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Settled. This man settled. It was a 30.
I believe it was $23 million. I believe was the number, and I believe he made $22 million in his career. So he gave this girl $1 million more than he made in his career.
So let me ask you this, right? Would it make a person who had enough money to get an amazing lawyer settle?
Oh, I can tell you why.
Go ahead, tell me.
He was dead wrong.
So what was so wrong about what he did?
I can't tell you graphically on air what he did, but he did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and listen, here's
And then here's the deal. ESPN said, you representing us, black men, and this comes out,
yeah.
and you settle. that shows all the perception of guilt.
But there was more. There was more.
I'm sure. But what I'm saying is, then you come to ask me for a favor to not expose you because your brother is F you and your family.
See, again, we talking about that double standard like we was talking about earlier, right? There are several celebrities who they would have kept that under wraps, who would have kept their job, who they would have sent to rehab. They're set like so. Now let's get it twisted. Like Shannon's not getting the big brother treatment, but at the same time, Shannon wasn't very smart. Monique gave him the blueprint. She said, "Yo, man, you need to find you a woman about your age, look like you." Now think about this: if Prince were married, Michael Jackson were married, Shannon Sharp, so on and so forth, them controversies blow over them because they got a black woman in the court, like she's going, or a woman, like,
I feel you.
Yo, man. Bill Cosby had Camille. It came to his benefit.
Well, I think his career as who he was to our community and what he stood for as the hope that a black man can live just the same type of standard that a white person could.
She's still at home feeding him soup,
right,
and he's still rich.
They wait till he was 60-some years old to have this controversy. So he went 60 years and not had a bleep on his records. Obama, right? He goes all this time. Other than the fact, the only thing they can pull on him was he was smoking cigarettes, and it wasn't that big of a deal. They realized it was Newports. Oh, you smoked a black man cigarette. So that's the only thing. But there was no scandals, no controversy, none of that stuff. You know what I mean? So you look at these guys that will have bleeps if they give it to them, that it could blow over, right? Because we hold them to a different regard through the journey that they've shared with us.
So
right.
So is Shannon going to be able to get gainful employment?
Oh yeah.
On TV?
Well, So what Shannon did, right? Shannon will be able to create his own media lane. So he'll still have his followers. He'll still have this and another. He'll still have people following him of all cultures, right?
But I mean, do we find him on NBC Sports? Do we find him somewhere? No.
I don't know about that because I'm gonna tell you, when it comes to media like that, it's a dirty game. Because one person is like throwing away a good woman. That's another man's treasure. You know what I'm saying? So you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Do I think that he's lost traction with the black woman? Yes, I think that's a wrap. I think that the person who he do end up with is going to be somebody he's paying for.
Yeah,
I
don't really even think he cares about traction with a black woman though.
Huh?
I don't think that's what he's into.
I don't think so either.
From what we've seen,
I don't think a lot of those celebrities. I don't think that's what they into.
No,
I think that that's a whole nother show, man.
But see, no, going back even to the Hulk Hogan thing, man. I married a black woman on purpose, bro.
I was forced into mine.
Shout out, kid.
I was forced. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a choice. You know what I'm saying? I love my wife. Don't get it twisted. But shoot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be playing in a black woman's face for too long. You gonna have to marry her.
You gonna marry me. Marry me.
And I was playing for too long.
But I mean, I've known her since, we were teenagers, man.
She was crazy then.
She was crazy then. But I just, it all worked out to my benefit. It was the proper choice, man. Right. Every brother I know that, I mean, it ain't even got to be what my demographic. Yeah. Pick what you want and
dope.
Get out the game, man.
It's so dope. You know how you can just, how you got regular podcasts and they try to make it seem this and that. This is so organic. Like, this is so dope that we can talk about, because, I'm sure we got some boring spots in here, right? Well. But this is so dope that we can kind of transition some of these into each other and then kind of talk about it and have an opinion, because we do see things differently. I think me and you see a lot of things differently.
Yeah, that's cool.
And it's cool, right? But I think this is just so dope that we can actually have these particular conversations, man, because I was forced.
Yeah.
I love my wife, but my wife do not play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm learning this whole marriage thing as I go along. It's because it's different, and especially when cultures change and people are stuck in their ways and they've lived a lifetime outside of you, and then now you have to merge that together and and complement both sides, things of that nature. it's so difficult, man. Especially when you think of things two different ways. You know, God brought us together for a reason.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that the greatness in that statement alone means something. But I just I know she watching.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I feel like culturally we fit. We get the same jokes. We like the same stuff. Culturally we fit. I was listening to Kev on stage, and he was talking about how he just said out loud, "Man, I want some biscuits." And then the next thing you know, his wife down in the kitchen making biscuits. To me, that's the dopest thing in the world. You know what I mean?
I gotta get there.
Yeah, man.
Let me see what's this. I want some biscuits. Let me see when I come home.
Hey.
Let me come home. This nigga, I'm sorry. See, you got me doing it. She's gonna be in her t-shirt talking what?
What?
What you mean? I don't smell no biscuits. What's going on? You know? I just think
if my wife was watching some Chinese food, it'd be dope. That'd be nice.
Come home and
it's gonna be nothing.
Nothing.
No, it's gonna be something, but it's gonna be whatever she wanted to cook though.
What's the craziest thing? I'm sorry. What's the scariest thing? What are you scared to do that'll piss your wife off?
What am I scared to do that'll piss me off?
And I ain't talking about cheating or nothing like that. I'm talking about like, you know, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's the you be like,
Oh,
it really ain't that.
It's a whole
Are
bunch.
you scared of your wife?
Am I scared of her?
Yeah.
I'm very cautious that she can be dangerous.
So that's not what I said.
I'm very cautious that she can be dangerous.
His masculinity won't let him say it.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
nah,
If
nah.
you scared of your wife,
Nah, I ain't scared of her. I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of you, girl.
I'm terrified of my wife.
Let me tell you why I ain't scared of my wife. Let me tell you why I ain't scared of her. Because back in the day, I had to show her I'm faster than her. She really tried to get me. She was chasing me, and she was really on me. And I was, and I was gone, man.
That's not good for when you get older, bro.
I was gone.
When you get older, she remember that. Women will take their time. I'm gonna get him in 30 years. Mm-hmm. And a year go by, and she'd be like 29.
29.
And a year go by, but 28. You think she'd let it go? Y'all done had that little tussle? Hell no. She waiting for that 30 years. She gonna get you.
Listen, I be real respectful now. I be, hey, baby, how you doing?
Tell her how beautiful this. My wife told me.
You looking good today.
To my face, how come you don't give me flowers? And I said, in my head, why I don't get this girl flowers? So now I gotta come home with flowers. So that's the next thing I come home with. What? Flowers.
My wife know my bullshit meter is so tough, man. Why don't you bring me flowers? Because your love is so beautiful, girl. I just couldn't bring nothing in here to equate to you, girl, to your beauty, girl. You shine so divine, girl. The sun be jealous.
I'm petrified of my wife. I gotta think about what I'm gonna say before I say it. That's how terrified I am. I can say good morning. Good morning.
Yeah.
What's so damn good about this morning?
My wife
sorry.
is.
Yes, you is. You was the sorriest person. Oh my God. Y'all can upset my wife, and guess what she gonna yell at me? She gonna bring it home to me.
I might get a phone call right now. They ain't got nothing to do with me, man. Yeah, my wife is. Yeah, she goes in, but see, here go the thing. When she leave, I be talking again.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping on. Yeah.
I'll close the door and be
like, let me tell you, my wife hates certain words, right? So she'll change up. Like, for instance, you know, when you use the bathroom, you can call it a bowel movement, you can call it whatever, but you can't call it the D word.
You can't say dookie.
She gonna be on.
I can say dookie. That's my wife.
Yeah.
I can say dookie.
Hey man, you can't talk about the braids. You can't say it in no fashion. You can't say that word. That word is a cuss word in our house, man. Yeah. So if you say that around my wife, man, she gonna get real I'm irrational.
Shout out to Miss Lamar.
Love you, baby.
You know, y'all just had a little baby girl.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can't drink off that now.
Did you see that, man?
Yeah, man, it came out and it looked at you and said, "Oh, you playing with me?" and flew off. And you probably sitting in 3D with them glasses too.
Man, I was looking at him. Yeah, he looked at me.
He's like, hey, listen, like this, and he was wearing Jordans.
This is my glass. Flew off and just do it. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. So, it's a few people out there. When I was growing up, man, I was scared of a lot of black women. My mama, the neighbor lady, you know, to my teachers. Like I was really built like I was scared of these people. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
listen. It was some bad black women in our community, especially like at churches and at schools and stuff like that. They could whoop you in public, man. Straight up whoop. Like my Aunt Maxine is the best whooper I ever met in my life. Whooper. Shout out to Aunt Maxine. Like, listen, my dad was like the hardest whooper. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't as skilled as Maxine. She could whoop with both hands, left hand, right hand. You know what I'm saying? Like she used to walk us down the line back in the day, right? When you get whooped by a black woman, all the kids getting whooped at the same time for some reason. Like, didn't one of y'all get whooped? Everybody got whooped. And they would line us up, right? My cousin Chaka was first, right? Because Chaka was the hardest one. Shout out my cousin Chaka.
Chaka, the light-skinned Chaka?
Yeah, Chaka.
He used to have the braids in his
Yeah,
head?
no, it's a female.
Oh, okay. Oh, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, Chaka.
Yeah.
So Chaka, she wouldn't cry when she get whooping. So she ain't get whooped across her butt. She used to hold her hands out like this. I hope I ain't saying no child, but she used to hold her hands out. That Chaka wouldn't cry like this, you know what I'm saying? So I told my sister Sarita, I said, check this out, I'm gonna do like Chaka do. I ain't finna cry, you know what I'm saying? So
Put the hands out there.
put my hands out there.
Mm-hmm.
So she
Yeah,
but listen, me and my sister was good. We learned how to scream and we learned how to cry early.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, Aunt Maxine was a talented whooper. You know what I'm saying? But my dad, So
I'm using that, man.
She was
I'm
talented.
Tell them kids that, y'all, I'm a whooper.
yeah, so the men to keep you in check. But when you had women like that back in the day, man, grab you by your arm, hold it above your ear so you can't get nothing.
These women nowadays ain't no whoopers, bro.
They not no whoopers.
Yeah, shout out to all you ladies out there. But y'all ain't no whoopers.
No whoopers.
Y'all don't whoop these kids, man. Y'all need to start whooping these kids.
If you
and you know what? Let's talk about this, bro.
go ahead.
School finna start back up.
Yes, indeed.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna have this conversation. Right? I'm gonna piss some people off. See, I got maybe 2 or 3 people on there. Cool. I'm gonna piss some people off. I don't want too many people on there because let's talk about this. This is the year that y'all stop buying these bad kids who you know not gonna have a good school year, good school clothes.
Wow.
Why your kid need Jordans? And you know they ain't gonna wear his struggle last year.
Some of y'all kids don't even like Jordans.
But here's the deal: when homecoming come and prom come, y'all gonna act like they get married.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a celebration. Red carpets is gonna be
Gucci, leather, crocodile, all that.
Cardi's.
Pull the cars out. Yeah, that's crazy.
But don't nobody see no pictures of the kid all year long because they messing up your school. Don't know, y'all ain't nobody bragging about the kids. Y'all brag about them during the party time.
Yeah.
Stop. And not only that, but why do you feel like you got to spend $500 on school clothes? What's wrong with the clothes they got? I'm just saying.
Now we used to get school
Come on,
clothes
bro.
back in the day.
Yeah, but it wasn't like this. Like now, it's like all out, right? And it's like, okay, that's cool, right? That's cool. Who said this? Who made it that we have this is the time we got? Now I'm cool with tax season, ball out.
Mm-hmm.
You already know because you're gonna get $1,500 per child.
Yeah,
So you can ball out. Make sure they straight. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know when taxes come, so they know when that tax money gonna hit because the kids will come to school dripped.
Mm-hmm.
But the beginning of this, why make these people rich buying all this stuff, man? And you know they ain't gonna the babies ain't finna do nothing.
In the black, that's hilarious, man. That is wild.
You know, man ain't no A student. He got expelled 3 times last year for fighting.
Yeah, man.
Why are you doing this?
Man need to pay his ass attention in class.
You know what I'm saying? Like for real. And why go broke on that? Like, stop, y'all. This is the year that we're gonna pay attention to these kids. We're gonna go to the parent-teacher conferences. We're going to use our parent. You ain't got to show up no more. They got parent view. You can do it right online and see what their grades is when they missing assignments.
Man, that's crazy, man.
What you mean?
I mean, no, there does need to be more participation, and it is easier, man, but our parents need to come out and be seen, man.
No, I'm with that.
Yeah.
I'm totally with that, right? And I'm going to tell you, my kids are starting to, I got one more, this is her senior year. It's coming up, right? And then my daughter, who'll be 13, she ain't gonna be seeing. She got a couple years, right? But this is the last one for a while. And I get it. Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want the best for your kid because you didn't have the best. And this and that. I get all that, right? But through the years, I was the only dad showing up. Valentine's Day, I take the day off of Valentine's Day. I got 4 girls. I make sure I hit every school. When my daughter was going to Bakery in Muskegon, I drove to Muskegon to give her Valentine's Day gift. Because we got to set that standard, right? So that's the type of thing that I do. But I'm the only man who was doing that. I'm not, like, I was showing up doing class because it's important that they're celebrating in front of people by their father.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
I try to make my kids moments. Like, for instance, the only thing that I consistently couldn't go to that my wife had to, it's either one of us, but Fifi had judo, and she kind of, I went to one judo class, but like every time, you know, my daughter plays at the, she plays the flute, you know what I'm saying, in her band or whatever. We be there whether she's inside at the auditorium or whether we outside at the football game.
And that's cool on the sports, right?
Yeah.
Especially if your kids play football. I know how some people are just football fans. You think basketball fans, y'all think y'all kids gonna make it to the league. I get it, you know what I'm saying? But academically, you know what I'm saying, it's time to show up and show out, man, for these kids. Let this be the year. Let them know not only that education is important, they already got technology that's against all that. They don't want to do the stuff in class. They want to have their headphones in and this and that. You have to show that it's important to you so your kids can be like, oh, it's important for them. I have to do this because it's important to my mom, my dad, that I achieve, that I get this done. This is the time. This is the year that we should show up and show out, y'all. Every kid deserves a dope father.
Every kid deserves a dope father.
Every kid deserves a dope mother. We need to be able to show up in these classes.
We got to get Will over here, man.
Yeah.
We got to get Will over here one time, man. Will. If you listening to this, Will, we got to get you in the building so you can have your own.
You know how many conversations I had with you know, I work for the state, so I work with families and things of that nature. And first thing they would say, you know, I gotta get my kids some school clothes, and I'd be like, what's wrong with the clothes they got? Nothing. I said, okay, well, how they doing school last year? Well, you know, they had some problems, and you know, this teacher didn't call me 4 or 5 times. Like, what are we rewarding? Like, what is going on? What are we doing? Yeah. What is we doing, man? And then all these people get rich off the perception that this is the benchmark where you have to go spend $500 on these kids. You don't have to do that. Stop. They got clothes. They got need it. I don't know. The summer ain't the only time they growing, so we can't just say that. Oh, they grew out their clothes. Well, the summer ain't the only time they growing. They was growing in their clothes and.
Well, let me tell you how it really goes, man. If you don't even supposed to wear your school clothes till like October. I went to Ottawa, man. Let me explain something to you, man. We were still in our summer. We were still No, we was Indians. You know what I'm saying? We were still in our summer gear until like the end of September, man. If you put on your school clothes and they knew that was your school clothes, man, you was getting ridiculed, man. We tried that. You got his school clothes on. You had to.
We know that Ottawa was the school that was going to the malls that was stealing. So we know y'all had all the good stuff. Y'all was stealing a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I worked at the mall, man.
I'm gonna be real with you,
I worked at the mall.
And I'm gonna be real with you. And Ottawa heads
don't put that on us,
this.
man.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Listen, every booster that I've ever bought clothes from, because I'm a hood dude, I bought plenty of boosters. I done drove boosters to the store. They ran in and ran out. I done done that, right? Just to my upbringing. And every last one that I've met, that I've dealt with, them boosters was from Ottawa, bro.
Did he just put that on the whole right? Did he just put that
was
on
from
the
Ottawa, man. Y'all Ottawa, man, them Ottawa girls, they swift with their hands, bro. They know how to hide stuff and take off the security tags and run this and that, bro. I'm telling you, every booster that I've dealt with that I have was an Ottawa Hill Indian.
You cannot do us like that, man.
I'm sorry.
They
gonna be mad.
They just mad because we was the
really
freshest. We was the freshest by far. Our bums was fresh.
Y'all stole the clothes. Of course I was the freshest in there. We out there trying to buy it, and we gonna wait till we get our check. Not y'all. Y'all gonna run in there and steal it. Okay.
That's crazy.
Some of y'all dudes model got shoplifting charges.
Nah, this ain't one of them, man.
Look, does this sound familiar? Hey, follow us to the back. Does that sound familiar? Follow us to the back.
Hey, yo.
No, we'll talk about it when we get back there. No, they not. Don't do that. Don't do that. You gonna get it? Don't do that.
Most dudes gonna lie to you like they flipped a million birds. Let me tell you what we did in the summer times. We had summer jobs, bro. I worked at the swimming pool across, like at Garfield Park, bro. I worked at the swimming pool. That's where I see.
So it was your friends who was stealing. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, like we had a job. That's where all my school clothes came from. And I was finna say something crazy, but I just censored myself. You see that, huh? I see my first pair of knockers there, dog. Like,
Okay.
like live official ones, like the real ones. Cause you know what I'm saying. You probably seen some mishaps, but that was the first time I was like, oh shit, it changed my life forever. Yeah, Garfield Park, man. Shout out to that. Anyway, I wanted to ask you about one last thing, and maybe not the last thing, because you be going crazy. But Ari Lennox, the singer, was criticizing the Martin Show and their treatment of Pam. And I found that particularly interesting because I don't remember Martin ever saying anything about Pam's skin complexion. I don't like. I mean, it was some. Yeah, he called her a lot of crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? But they was going back and forth. I think that was super entertaining for us, but my play on it was never that Martin was picking on her. I thought that was just like an equal back and forth ribbon.
Shout out to my black women, all shades.
Indeed.
I'm with the black of the berry, the sweet of the juice, all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I think black women's skin is so beautiful, man.
Absolutely.
I think it is, man.
Every complexion of it.
Talking about
Every complexion
but
of
we
it,
can't act like there wasn't a model for television where you had to have the wife had to be a fair skin, right? Because Gina was light skinned. The main woman who the main guy was married to had to be fair skinned. When it comes to black, and that's what make the Cosby Show so huge because it broke the stereotypes, right? But and then the person who was getting riffed on all the time was the dark skinned person. You know what I'm saying? Like there was a model that fit that form. And not saying that Martin didn't break some molds, and other case may be, or that was intentional. But we already know when it comes to the popularity, the standard that they set was that, and that's why a lot of people feel like a lot of black men of our age now are attracted to other races because the depiction of the couples in, and it's not like that. Now I was just having this conversation. Like there's a lot of commercials and advertising that really glorify people of color. You know what I'm saying? Like so they're the target audience, but that's who they're using for because that's what a lot of the culture and a lot of spenders and consumers are getting their influences from us. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I can understand her perception of it because there was a model that the wife had to be fair skinned, the leading lady, the person who get all the glory, the one who looks right in the role had to be light skinned. But
this dude,
he was agreeing.
This dude. What I really saw was Pam held herself very well.
Yeah.
And her and Martin's back and forth was so iconic, you know what I mean? It's almost like we waited every episode just to see what they was going to come up with next. Like Anita Faker, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever they did, I didn't look at it like he was picking on another black woman. Or maybe so.
That's because it was the norm.
But yeah, and I mean, even in them days, it used to be like, African booty scratcher. We used to call each other all kinds of crazy stuff just describing our skin tone. I mean, I know you remember the black girls, the struggle ponytail. I can almost make one, a struggle ponytail.
But you can't not understand or know that a lot of dark skinned people have been teased for having the darkest skin.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you have somebody like Pam, who not only was in old girl's perception was picked on because of her dark skin, but if you think about it, she had more of an urban personality than Gina.
Yeah, but so
you know what I mean?
So let me give Ari Lennox some perspective if I could. back then when the show was happening, and even now, a lot of men thought that Pam was the fine one and that Gina was the second best. You know what I'm saying? Pam was bad, man.
I mean,
Still is bad.
If you're in tune with your blackness, you know
Yeah,
Pam was the sexy one. And she had the curves and everything. Gina was all nipple. I don't know if y'all noticed that or not. Gina was all nipple.
Shout out Tisha Campbell. Shout out to Sheena Arnold. Two great female actresses.
No.
Listen,
No.
I appreciated them both. I go back to House Party, man. Tisha Campbell was fine back in the day. I go back to House Party. But she had some legs on her. She was fine.
I'm not saying she wasn't attractive. I said she was all nipple. I didn't say she wasn't attractive. She was all nipple. She's still all nipple. Listen. Pam had. If you ask me, Pamela James was sexy.
She was bad. She still is.
She was so dope. They had to make a Martin episode. Remember, he was having the nightmare that he was messing around with her. I don't know if y'all remember that episode.
I remember.
Because you had to put that episode out there. Because people was like, man, how you treating her like that? She fine.
Yeah.
And her personality was so dope because you couldn't just say anything to her. She put it, now, again, black, urban, no man wanted to be with her. She was lonely. Mm-hmm. The only man who wanted to really take her serious was somebody who was close to her and not somebody who she could have met. I'm just telling you. Mm-hmm. So I understand the perception that girl was saying because that's what made the show. That's what made it. Just think about the show Living Single, where they came behind them. The same stereotypical thing,
indeed,
right? But just I'm real talk, right? Look at Maxine. Maxine was fine to me, like she was fine, and she was a lawyer, but nobody wanted.
She had that perception.
You know what I'm saying? Just think about this. You know what I'm saying? Like you have all this. You just really have to. They put that standard out there, man. And then just think about this: as a young boy growing up, those out those things they put in your mind that you don't even understand, and you start liking because it's no different than putting toy commercials on. Mm-hmm. During Power Rangers, and you're like, Mom, I want that toy. You know what I mean? It's no different, man. And that's how they programmed us to like that ordeal. You know, so when you have a young lady who speaks like that, and her perception is correct, I don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? Especially as a dark-skinned person who have been through that. And somebody said, who told you black was ugly? Who told you black was ghetto? Who told you black was blue? And how you standing on that as a black person? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it.
So you don't take anything from Ari Lennox's criticism?
I didn't hear the whole rant, so let me stop there. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I even heard it. I just heard the Breakfast Club said something about it. Mm-hmm. You know, can I be honest? I don't know who she is.
She's a singer.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you.
She's a singer. She's dope. She's
I'm pretty sure.
And she signed the call.
Yeah.
And she signed the call.
Yeah, they got
the Dreamville. She on
Dreamville.
And that's cool.
She
right?
fire. Yeah.
But again, as a man who's getting deeper in his Christianity, I'm starting to get away from a lot of that stuff.
Okay.
Not like on purpose. It's just that, you know, I listen to a lot of gospel now. I listen to, you know what I'm saying? Things that I'm still who I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just not privy to a lot of that new stuff that comes out. Like, for instance, I like the Clips album. Like, that's my.
Let's get into it. Shout out to Ari Lennox and what she got going on. No, when you hear her, you gonna say she's dope. You know what I'm saying? But just the fact that she's a beautiful girl too. And
it's all makeup though.
Just what she's trying to say and stand up for black women is admirable, whether you agree with her or not. Let's get to these album reviews real quick.
Before you go, because her intent wasn't to down our culture. Her intent was for awareness. This is how I seen it. That was her intent. The media changes the perspective, right, and gets us talking and things of that nature, which is cool, right? But somebody have to stand up for the truth, and this is my perception of it from what I've heard so far. I have not heard her personally. Heard that I don't really know who she was. I just know that I listen to the Breakfast Club. I listen to $1 Million Worth of Game. I watch all this other stuff, and they have commented on her rant.
Yeah, so music reviews. The Clips put Belt to Ass 2 weeks in a row. Amazing album, man.
Yes.
Birds Don't Sing. Go ahead.
It's unfortunate that actually, I think Travis Scott, Drake, Kanye, all these. And the dope part about that too, man, is you got Malice back, and he still has his Christian perspective. That's
Absolutely.
so dope. But when you have, I think it's good for the sport to have that competition, right? We're just in a state in the culture where we get the most disrespectful, you know. And back in the day when it was, you know, Kumo D and whoever they was, you know what I'm saying, it was a battle of lyrics. Now it's a battle of, you know what I'm saying, like how disrespectful I can make your true life look. You know how messed up I can, and to discredit you as a person all the way around. I think that's horrible. But people can't deny Pusha T, bro.
Yikes, man.
And then you bring Malice back with this frame of mind, bro.
So many quotables, so many dope beats, so many moments, man. And I'm gonna say it like this, man. Pusha T to me classically show how you beef properly, man. He eloquently said what he had to say. To me, it wasn't too gratuitous, but he just addressed it in a way where you can understand where he's coming from. You have to be careful who you offend, because if you offend somebody who's not super friendly, he's only friendly with the ones who put in the work. So you got to look at the features that were on this album. Kendrick showed up on that song in a spot, and what he said was yikes. You know what I mean? Like the way they addressed it, that was serious hip hop. That was boutique hip hop. You know what I mean?
An album that you can listen to that's pure hip hop. It ain't rap. It's so hip hop, man. And every time I hear one of the songs, bro, I catch something new.
Yeah.
Like every time, it's not even like the same song.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy. The artwork that, you know, Pharrell is lucky to have him on that squad, bro.
Yeah.
He's so lucky, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just think about what Manny Fresh beat would do. Just think about what a No ID beat would do. Just think about what the even if you go as far as West Coast and like in a mustard beat, you know what I'm saying, or something along that tune, or something like these dudes can make magic out of everything, but they can make a masterpiece back home, bro.
Yeah.
When they go back to the Neptune,
Yeah.
whoo! I'm just
Recorded in Louis Vuitton studios, man. Like that's just a wild ride in itself, man. Like I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall watching people come out with the next collection of Louis Vuitton while they
I think we are a fly on the wall. I think that being a creative myself, right? The project is never done. We talked about this. It's how you can, when I say, hey man, you gotta get back to this podcast thing, you gotta be consistent, you gotta yada yada yada, you know what I'm saying? You said, well, I got all this material, but I don't like this and I don't like that. But I'm like, okay, listen, when you're dealing with anybody who's an artist, their most hated piece be their most popular.
correct.
And then you always feel like I could have did this to it, I could have did that to it. But the people think that it's magic by itself. And you like, I'm not gonna show that. I'm like, show it to them, because you'd be surprised. I had a conversation with my wife about how she designed purses. Why don't you design this? Oh no, because I don't want to. Well, you're not selling it to you. You gotta understand, somebody gonna
buy it. And shout out to you for your encouragement. Brother called me the other day just to say, yo, what up, man? What you
What's
doing?
going on with you, bro? Like, come on, man, push it. Come on, when you gonna come?
Yeah.
Forget me, bro. Like,
What you doing?
it's dope,
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, forget me, bro. Put it out there.
Yeah.
You're 5 years old. Put it out there.
That was your advice to me that got me going. Like, put it out. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Mega too. He said the same thing, man. Just put it out, CEO. Just put it out.
Yep.
So
5 people like it, boom. At least 5 people seeing you. Now that 5 gonna turn into 10. Next time you put something else out, and then the 10 gonna turn into 15. Then they gonna start sharing it, and then it gonna, you know what I'm saying? I was talking to shout out to Curtis Myers. Y'all know who Curtis Myers is, man. He's
my guy.
He's like Tim the Tool Man Taylor. He the man out here putting all the walls up and doing these personal projects for these people in these homes. That's really adding value to them homes, man. He does amazing work. So shout out to Curtis Myers. But he said he dropped a video with his son, his grandson, just on some organic. Just, this me, my grandson, this and other, and it got over 1 million views.
Wow.
And he's been dropping project videos where he's putting projects together, so the before and after, and videos, and his son's helping this and other because he owns the business.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he dropped some, and they do good, but not over 1 million views. And he just dropped some with over 1 million views. So I'm gonna keep that content to myself.
Wow.
Because it's something I can look at later as he grow.
Yeah.
And I just dropped it. Over 1 million views. You just never know, bro.
And his work is dope, by the way.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kurt, man.
Yeah.
My brother.
Shout out to my brother, man.
Where you at with
I was
it?
finna, that's what I wanted to do. So clips was cool, right? We boom on the clips. Let's talk about Jim Jones and Nas,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
We gotta touch that, right? So we gotta touch that, right? Because
Okay.
it's starting to fizzle down, right? Because we already know this dude was just clout chasing.
He was
right?
trolling, yeah.
Right? We just know that, right? But undeniably, he is the hardest artist out of New York right now.
One of them, yeah.
Who's bigger than him?
Then Jim Jones.
And from New York right now.
It depends
Nobody.
on what hold on one second. It depends on when you say bigger, right?
Right.
So if Fab comes out with another Summertime,
It's not gonna matter. He's not consistent.
people gonna listen. He gonna have New York's
People
ear.
listen to it, but he won't be a bigger artist than Jim Jones.
Jadakiss drops again, he's gonna have
Nope.
New York's ear.
I disagree.
If Jay-Z drops, he's gonna have the world's ear.
So that's different. Remember we were talking about Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
That's different, right? We know this man can come out of retirement and do whatever. You see what he did on Beyonce too
Well,
when he came out.
the top three, if we talking about Jay-Z, Nas, and 50 Cent out of New York, if they drop
not gonna do nothing. 50 didn't drop 2 or 3 albums already.
more than Jim Jones,
I'm saying that who's hot right now? out of
50
New
Cent.
York.
When was the last time 50 dropped the album?
Years ago, and he said I'm not dropping out music anymore because they're not looking for me.
The last thing 50 dropped was the Kanan tape, and that was crazy.
Yeah, but who heard that? I ain't heard that, and I'm a 50 fan.
You did hear it. The song him and Chris Brown was on the Kanan tape. Yeah, it was 4 songs on it. You heard every
What
one.
I'm saying is
Yeah.
that he has a valid point on a certain, or now he crazy on numbers and other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he's the hottest artist and the oldest that's doing it right now out of New York.
I'm gonna have to sit back and think about
He's
that.
not better than Nas though.
No.
He's more relevant
No.
in that.
Nas just
in
gave
that
you.
culture.
Nas just gave you 3 Magics and 3 King's diseases in a very short
Which
amount
was
of time.
amazing.
He just
Was
showed
amazing.
you. Yeah, I don't put nobody above Nas at this point, bro. Just let him ride out. Nas,
But we're not buying the music anymore.
I mean,
The
I
young
bought
generation
that.
is.
I mean,
and
like,
they buying Jim Jones.
well, put you
I'm
like
saying.
this: my Spotify. You don't consume music like we used to, right? My Spotify account, I got strictly for when Nas drop or when Jay drop or when like I want to hear something or like check out that new Freddie Gibbs.
But
It's
again,
crazy.
If you take 20 of us in the room now, that's our age, right?
Mm-hmm.
4 to 5 of us, not because we listen to music, right? Is going to probably stream or listen to the music, some shape, form, or fashion,
Mm-hmm.
right? Out of 20, if you take 20 of the YNs, right? 15 of them is buying the music, listening to the music,
Right.
right? It's going to be a different platform. It's going to be different.
I agree.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what that was the perspective he was coming from, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's true. When the last time you heard somebody want to dress like Jay-Z? He's also an icon. I don't want to say icon or legend, but he's also an influencer in the fashion world from the YNs also. Just being honest.
Jim Jones?
Yes. Always been. Them Harlem dudes always been.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I give
You
you,
know what I'm
that.
saying? Like, it is what it is, but
Jim Jones definitely stay fresh. You cannot take that from him. He definitely
he
stay
older
fresh.
than me. I'm 46.
I think that's kind of like that culture. Like you say, he's from Harlem, bro. Like that's what they
But-
do over there.
But to do that and be an entertainer, 'cause I don't
And-
know anybody want to know.
And I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna talk down on Jimmy Raps neither, because like Harlem and a lot of that stuff.
Who?
He was Jim. I'm not gonna talk down on the
Oh, on
rap.
his rap. Yeah, he's horrible to me. I don't listen to him.
I
just know his
like
influence
some
right
I
now.
like some of his music. I ain't gonna lie to you and tell you I don't like some of his music. I just think that he's willing to say anything and do anything to stay relevant.
Yeah,
I think
that's
that
what this culture is. It's
that irritates me,
kind of
man.
isn't it?
That irritates me, man.
Why?
Because that ain't manly to me.
But you
Trolling ain't manly to me,
yeah,
bro.
but that's not your generation. That's still his generation.
But you gotta understand. There's a reason my generation didn't have trolls.
We didn't have technology.
No, they was putting people in lockers for trolling.
No,
man.
but you can't put a person in a locker that's in a whole other state.
But what I'm saying when I say trolling is people saying stuff that ain't true to get a rise at everybody. Oh, you a wise ass. Oh, you just gonna say a whole bunch of like that's how LeBron and versus Jordan started trolling. You knew good and hell well when you see like if you look at LeBron his rookie year and you look at 1985 Michael Jordan, you ain't never seen nothing like 1985 Michael Jordan.
So you
He's a
think
space.
it's better,
I don't think there'll ever be another basketball player that'll be anywhere near as good as Michael Jordan. I think he's an anomaly, a one-off. You'll never see anything like it again.
And LeBron is too. He's just not at that caliber.
I've seen stuff like LeBron before.
Oh, you disagree?
I've seen stuff like
We
LeBron.
watched your team fail last year. Who was it? Who was his team?
The Knicks.
The Knicks.
The Knicks.
The
My
Knicks.
team went farther than his team.
They did.
Much farther.
Yeah,
They did.
but again, but the dynamic is different. But this is what we're talking about, right? Dang, we will cover a lot
Yeah,
of topics.
we all over the
But
place.
this is what we was talking about, right? Just think about it though. Just think about it. Your team was a younger team, right? It was an organic team. They've been buying components and trying to create a super team just so they can say that the Lakers has a ring. I'm just being honest, right? And if you think about the Lakers on how they are using the brand to create fan base, that's the reason why they brought LeBron's son on. His jersey is the number one selling jersey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they brought him on, because they understand the influence on ticket sales. They understand it. You know what I'm saying? And if I may, that might be bigger now than winning a ring.
It is.
I'm just telling you. I'm telling you.
The bag.
I'm telling you. I say some crazy stuff, don't I?
That's insane.
Now the ring is a bonus, right? But no one cares about it no more.
That's a lie.
I'm just telling you.
That's spoken like a true LeBron fan.
I don't like LeBron, bro.
To the
I
modern
don't like
player.
LeBron. Me and my son go back and forth about this because he loves him. But I gotta tell you this though.
Yeah.
Right? What would a true person who wants a ring, right, is a Steph Curry.
I'm a hooper.
Hear me out though. A Steph Curry is the type of person that will never leave the Golden State Warriors.
I'm with you.
Right?
Yeah.
Because of the principle of it and and that's what he know he can win a ring. Right? You can give him anything. He took a pay cut when Big Dog came. You know what I'm saying? He shared his time. Other teams were interested in him and was offering the bag. Now, if you take these young people nowadays, they would rather go get the bag than get the ring. They don't care about getting to the Hall of Fame. They don't care about no legacy. But if you're nice, that'll chase you, right? If you're nice, that'll chase you, right? They don't care about that nowadays. They care about getting on the team that has a LeBron and a Curry already on it, just so they can get a. You know what I'm saying? So they don't care. They don't care about the ring no more.
That's crazy.
It's crazy,
They
man.
pay when you win. They pay.
Bro, it's not like that anymore. You're getting paid. Now you're getting paid off your celebrity. Yes, you will get an extra bonus if you are a winner and get a ring, but you get paid off your celebrity nowadays. How many jerseys you can sell? How many people you can put in the seats? How popular is your influence? That's how you're getting paid nowadays. Because there's plenty of. I'm telling you, there's plenty of.
That was always the case.
No, it wasn't. If that was the case, then why Pippen is arguing right now about what he got paid in the league?
Because of the year he was. It was the
No,
record-
sir.
Okay.
No, sir. You can't tell me that when I can tell you, you can Google nobodies who made millions in the league.
The TV deals are different now than they were back.
Sir, you cannot say that when you coming off of a team like back then, the Celtics, the Pistons, the Bulls, or the Lakers. Those were the four teams that was making all the money.
Yeah.
They had the high caps.
Yeah.
You can't say that, bro. You can't say that. You talking to a person who's seen a different generation.
And now the Warriors.
I grew up in that generation.
So you grew up in the Jordan generation?
Yes.
How old are you?
I'm 34. I was watching basketball in the 90s.
You see that math? You see that math he did? Hey, ask him what year he was born.
I was born in 91.
When you was born, did Michael Jordan already have a championship?
That's crazy.
Yes.
That's not the same thing we talking about, bro.
Recent.
Bro, you saying that I'm a student of basketball.
No, I get it.
Hey.
We got to move on.
Yeah, I get it.
So
Ain't no wrong with it, you know what I'm saying? And I respect your opinion, bro, because I'm just giving you mine. But I'm just saying that these kids nowadays, yes, the ring is cool. It's cool, bro. They want the bag.
Gilbert Arenas even said so before. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Gil
Like,
talked about that, and one of our topics we didn't even get to it. Gil got arrested. Shout out to Gil, dumbass.
oh yeah,
The dumbest athlete in the history of professional sports. This is up for no debate. Yeah. No, you gotta go.
No,
yeah.
I was looking to see.
Yeah, no. Gilbert got cooked, man, by the police. He's in jail right now for having an illegal gambling ring.
No, he got out.
He got out.
$50,000 bond.
$50,000. Hey,
I wish I could get out a child support like that. But
somebody snitched on
They
Gil.
got a trial set, I think, for August 18th.
Yeah, somebody snitched on Gil, man.
so what type of ring was it? I'm sorry, I don't know about that either.
No, it was just he was having poker at his crib, I guess. You know,
What's wrong with that?
it's illegal. What you really should what the question really is, who tipped the feds off? How did they find out? You got bartenders, you got food, you got poker.
Oh, you had a casino. That's different.
Yeah,
So you got a casino.
high stakes poker.
Who cares? Like if it's your own private house and you doing that, who cares, right?
Yeah.
Your friends is around.
What happened was somebody lost, somebody got clipped and said, "Hey, Gil, I need that money back." Gil said, "No, I ain't giving you that money back."
How much was it?
I don't know. Hey, Gil, I need that money back. No, I ain't giving you that money back.
Yeah.
Hey, police. That's what happened.
Right.
That's what happened. But I feel bad for the brother, but at the same time, you get into too much stupid stuff, man.
Yeah.
You ruined your NBA career on some stupid stuff. Yeah. Now they was finna bring you onto the NBC staff. I believe they was finna get you ready to be an analyst next to Carmelo and Michael Jordan and Reggie Miller, and you kind of blew that bag. So, yeah, we so sorry for you, brother.
So what you telling me right now, Puff, Shannon Sharp, who else we talking about?
Gil.
Mm-hmm. I wish these men who are making these millions of dollars will stop thinking that if you get caught doing the same thing somebody else is doing, it's not going to affect you financially or your image.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt you.
Stop. How y'all getting all this money, man? Now you want to act out your fantasies and stuff.
Ain't that the point though? Maybe not.
No.
Maybe not.
No, it's not. It's not.
Maybe I'm thinking
You
out loud.
can't do whatever you want to do because you're a millionaire. They're going to show you can't. You only got to piss off the right person.
Yeah.
The law is different for you, black man. It's different for you. And it's been televised and showing you over and over again. I'm not saying be scared. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that there's no way you going to win that race. It's like a dude who sold dope for 20 years and get caught. It's like Meech, right? What is Meech worth right now? He's really just riding off his celebrity from the past, not money from the past. His celebrity from the past, right? Like you will give up 10 years of what you built for the moment. It doesn't make any sense.
He didn't see no end to it.
None of them does, because they think that the money gonna keep on coming.
Right.
But none of us does. And then and it's everybody else's fault. Like, how stupid are you to have a casino
At your crib.
and you how stupid are you to be doing dog fights?
Yes, dude.
Like, how stupid are you to be recording? You don't even think that your conversation can be recorded in this technical age. That's the dumbest thing in the world.
Well, see,
Why y'all doing
it's
it?
all good till it ain't. You got to realize NBA players play high stakes gambling all the time. They play on the plane. They play on the plane. They play everywhere. So just the fact that it was at Gil's house, I mean, it could have been it could have been anywhere. I mean, I know he's not playing no more, but it literally could have been anywhere. People play poker all the time.
The technical term playing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna say this: you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Indeed.
You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. Some of them get away with it. But as a thief, it only take you one time to get caught. You can steal 100,000 times. It only take you one time to get caught. You know what I'm saying?
Hey yo,
real talk.
I got a perfect way to close the show.
Ottawa Hills, stop stealing.
You gonna do me like that? Hey yo, I got a perfect way to end the show out.
Go ahead.
Put me on camera one, man. Dear Grand Rapids Police, we know y'all just got a show, All Access PD Grand Rapids. We know y'all feeling yourselves. But dog, leave us alone. There's people out here in our community really trying to do something. And what you're doing, trying to be celebrities, is crazy. We get protect and serve or whatever you supposed to be doing. But people like Ned Andre and what we saw happen in the Boston Square situation,
Right.
that was like, you don't understand. Them wasn't criminals. Them people wasn't hoodlums. Like Dog, my Facebook friend, I don't know him personally, but I see them in the community and what they do. Mm-hmm. And they do good business. They do good work, as well as other good people that don't deserve to be treated like that. What you're doing is you're doing irreversible damage, irreparable damage to your community relationships, because once you do a people like that, you can't never come back from that. Right. And this All Access show, and I was gonna pose this to you, man. Have you seen the show, and have you seen any good come from it?
No.
I don't support it, but I've seen clips and stuff that people send me, and I just seen the way the police act toward the people now. Especially in Grand Rapids, GRPD. Hey, yo, man, y'all got to be, like, y'all always been bigots. Now it's on another level of crazy. And you're talking to somebody who is out on the front lines doing things in their community. This is just, it got to stop, bro.
Yeah, I think that there's no justification for some of the things that we've witnessed. And I think there's no justification for some of the things that, again, to try to just be logical out of it. You got people behind the badge who, some are untrained, some are frightened, some are might even have their own idea of the people that they're supposed to serve and protect.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I believe that there's been some mishaps on the end of GRPD, but I think that that's not what concerns me. What concerns me is the accountability piece,
okay,
right, from the upper staff, and and then the cover-ups, mm-hmm, and the the inconsistencies on the information that they put out to the public. And I'm not I'm not privy to a lot of that information. I know we've actually interviewed Ned 2 weeks after the incident, so he enlightened us on the Black Impact Collaborative.
Dope.
That what happened, and his perspective of what happened, and being, because I don't care what nobody says, he was a victim.
Mm-hmm.
Point blank period. You know what I'm saying? But I think that when we're trying to rebuild this relationship with the community and the police department, or the GRPD, I think that this doesn't help that case. This doesn't help us being able to solidify some type of relationship, so that the police department is trusted and respected.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make you want to call the police when there's an issue. You know what I mean? But I don't want to say I sympathize with these guys, but I pray. I really pray for not only the community, but I pay for the police department also, because these are the people who are out there risking their lives. They want to go home to their families also, and things of that nature. I just pray that there can be a better way, some better conversation, some better justice, some better accountability towards the people who are protecting, who's supposed to be protecting and serving us.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I'm not saying that, some people ain't criminals out there, you know what I mean? Because they don't televise the other cultures who get arrested and things that they do when they get cuffed and how they scream at the police and stuff and other. But again, from the whole show, I've been screaming the justice is different. You know what I'm saying? Like, for us, it's just different.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But yeah, I think that we got to go a step further as a community and really protect each other and really look out for each other. That's just the whole of it.
Yeah.
My father was a police officer. He was the second black cop ever at the Kent County Sheriff's Department. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I've heard his stories and all he had to go through, and he was one of them. You know what I mean? And I know quite a few police officers. I know quite a few good ones. You know what I mean? So we're not gonna we're not gonna bash the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? It's necessary. We got a couple alumni that we went to school with that are police officers. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all still interested?
See?
That's crazy.
You see?
So y'all on both sides of the law?
You see?
Out of the hills, man. Y'all something different.
You see?
Y'all something different, man.
But no, I mean really, and this is our cases, and this is what they say about us. But it's the bad ones that give the good ones a bad name.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. You remember that? It's the bad ones that get the good ones a bad name. So really, I mean, y'all got to stand up and do the most just to be considered public servants again, man. Like what we've seen in the past couple weeks, just on my social media feed, how y'all been doing, it don't take that much to get control, man.
No. You see the officer with the how he stepped on his leg and he folded like a paper plate.
Stankin' leg.
Oh, that was hilarious. That was the best
hilarious.
part of the video.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was the best part of the video. Is when he thought he was gonna step up old dog and control the situation and fail. And I think that heightened his anger. That made him more enraged because you looked stupid out there with that bad leg, bro. Like we
gonna edit that in there. We got to show the people that one time when they see it, play it over and over again.
It was like Pac-Man getting caught, like
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was crazy. I was like, bitch, why? Do the stinky leg, do the stinky leg. And I was sitting back like, no, watch me whip, no, watch me name that, you know. And I was sitting back like, dude, you look stupid.
He was looking
As a grown man,
crazy.
you look dumb, bro. Officer Crooked Leg, you look stupid, bro.
Officer Crooked Leg.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh man, imagine being him and he got to go back to the force. You know how many jokes? Do you know you got to go back to? Do you know his kids?
Yeah.
Kids, friends seeing that like, what's wrong with your daddy leg?
Yeah.
Hey, no, I would have to get my badge up after that, man. You're like, you don't understand. The ground was slippery. It was raining. It was not. We watched it, bro. That was gravel. It was dry ground.
For your conduct, you are now Officer Stanky Leg.
Oh, you was crazy.
Officer Stanky
It
Leg.
was crazy, man. I couldn't believe that. That boy broke down like a transformer. I said he finna turn into a car. He just broke down. Decepticons.
Yeah. So be on your best behavior. I would suggest you not watch that Access PD Grand Rapids, man. Don't even pay it to like that needs to go away, man.
But hey, keep Force 48 because I'm still a fan.
Hey,
get rid of that. Whatever he don't like, get rid of it. But keep Force 48.
Hey yo, this is my brother Greg Morris right here. What you say you got going on again, bro? Before we get up out of here.
Tomorrow we at the Blackly Black Party. I'm hosting that.
Where's that at? Where's the Blackity Black Party? It's tomorrow. This is the date.
Oh man, location. Man, I'm sorry. Go on my page. It's posted. Location is posted.
August 1st, right?
August 1st. August 1st and 2nd is the weekend for the Black Impact.
We don't know where it's at, but
you do know it's at. It's on my page.
It's on his page.
Yeah, go check it out on my page, man. If you're watching, because you gonna do this. This is gonna be chopped up later, so
Yeah.
Someone on the live. Then we have the Pieces of Reese's Unity Party put on by Daryl and Deborah Reese at the on the 9th. Downtown Rosa Parks Circle. That's a Saturday. Food trucks, live band, whole 9-man, family fun. Come check it out.
Might check that out. When is that?
August 9th.
August.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
9th. August 9th. And then what else we got going on? 100 Great Ideas. Shout out to Candace Morris and my wife and myself. I didn't even talk about this. I haven't even dropped my
Hit him with it. Hit him with it. This is that time. We need that.
Y'all. So I was gonna kind of drop it next week on the book. I kind of made a Facebook page for it.
Exclusive.
My new business is called Discover GR, and we're creating downtown historic walking tours, and that's not only gonna be available for a lot of touristic, the tourists here, or the tourist scene, but also for the locals here, man. You don't know where you going to, you know where you been, man. A lot of people have been downtown and don't know a lot of that history that's going down there, and how the landscape is changing. We got the new amphitheater coming down there, as well as the soccer stadium and the amphitheater that's coming down there, man. And the amount of money that's coming down there. So we're working on that, as well as being able to have that for our educational institutes, not only our public schools, but also hopefully getting on the curriculum of the colleges is here, GRCC, Grand Valley, Calvin, a lot of those, so we can kind of intertwine that with their syllabus for their history classes. So whether it be world history, local history, just history in its own, we have that going on. So yes, it's called Discover GR. You know what I mean? Simply, it's called Discover GR.
Discover GR.
And, you guys will be able to start next spring, hopefully, be able to take a tour.
Greg is actually hosting the show in Hoochie Daddy shorts. That's gonna be exclusive.
Yeah.
He's gonna be out there.
They go right before the knee.
Right before the knee.
They cut off. Right
He
before.
classy, so it's gonna,
Yeah,
you know.
I'm gonna have a fanny pack in the whole nine.
So
bandana.
shout out to that. Give me your social medias, man.
Gregory Morris on social media. That's where I'm at.
Gregory.
Of course, you know we do the comedy shows, so the Comedy House on social media also, both Instagram and Facebook. And you're going to be seeing soon. You're going to be seeing the Discover GR. You're going to see that logo everywhere. Yeah, I'm getting a good push, man, and people are excited about it. I got an awesome route that starts around the Carousel. The museum down there, the Carousel, and the Blue Bridge. So it's gonna be dope.
Shout out my brother Greg Morris. Shout out Candy Faith. Everything that you're doing is dope, man. We look to see and Cousins Reunion. We're gonna talk about a little bit more about that tomorrow. But Cousins Reunion gonna be August 23rd, man. We trying to get y'all out for some good food, some good barbecue, man. Check out the Facebook pages. We will have flyers available. Hopefully that's gonna go out tomorrow. But yeah, it's the communion.
And we're doing this next Thursday, team. We here next Thursday.
We here next Thursday.
We do this next Thursday. If you guys are watching this live, or if you put this out before next Thursday, if you guys have some topics that y'all want us to talk about, whether it be relationships to what's going on in the community, to just have some questions for us, man, for us to go ahead and kick it about. Just go ahead and put it in the page, man. We're gonna try to be a little more consistent with this podcast thing, man. Let's make some good content.
Let's do it. Write your letter, Dear Greg.
Yeah,
Dear Greg.
You know that Dear Greg letter, man.
I wrote you, but you still ain't calling.
Some people feelings gonna be hurt, bro, because people don't want to hear the truth. They beg for it, they don't want to hear it.
We need that. Dear Greg, ... ask him your questions.
Yeah.
That'd be dope, man. Yeah. Shout out to y'all, man. It's the communion. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Yeah.
You understand me? Do you understand me?